Hey, how's it going, everybody? Donovan Bankhead here with Springfield Music. I have an interesting trumpet to share with you today. We are an AR resonance dealer, and we're also a Lotus trumpet dealer. And with both those companies, we sell both their mouthpieces and their trumpets. And oftentimes, when you're selling, those higher-end trumpets like that, people to buy them need to trade in something. We've got a really great trade-in program. And so that's how I came across this Harrelson Summit. And I think probably many of you are that have heard of Harrelson are kind of like me. I've been around doing this for a while, obviously, and so I've heard. Remember when Jason Harrelson just first got started, and have kind of watched with interest as he's built his company, and always found it intriguing. Don't know if it was always necessarily for me or whatever, but. Was intriguing, and always support someone trying to do cool new things in the trumpet world. And anyway, so when I had the chance to take this trade for this Harrelson Summit, I just couldn't say no to it. So my dog Sarge here is at my feet, so you're probably going to hear his nails on the hardwood floor here, so be patient with me. I don't know a ton of specs on this, but I do know a little bit. Obviously, this is the Summit. This is, I believe, the heaviest instrument they make. This particular model has the largest, most diffused bell that they make. If I remember right, I want to say it had the number 4 lead pipe. I'll double check that. Sorry, this is not the time to play catch your tail. My dog is literally up here trying to catch his tail while I'm doing this video. Can we be cool? Okay. Catch your tail some other time. Jeez. I make 3 minutes of videos a week. Why we gotta do it right now? Okay. Where was I even? Okay, yeah. So I believe it has the number 4 lead pipe and the largest bell. And if I find that I'm wrong on that, I'll put the text in the video. Really, obviously, pretty valve caps. You can see just that heavy bracing there. The heavy web bracing, both on the tuning slide and back here. All right, so on the scale, 3 pounds, 5 ounces. That's without mouthpiece. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Just for grins, let me grab a couple of other trumpets that I've got here. This is a Mount Vernon Bach. We'll zero it out. Put it on the scale, and that comes in at 2 pounds, 5 ounces. So a full pound heavier than a Mount Vernon Bach. And then this is a Lotus trumpet. And that's 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Kind of interesting. Okay. I don't have an AR resonance here at the moment, or I'd weigh it, but I did weigh the ARs that I had before, and they were lighter than a Bach Strad, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, so this is a heavy horn. This is a pound heavier than an average Strad, okay? So it's something to be aware of. This doesn't even necessarily have heavy valve caps. I think that has kind of his nominal weight bottom valve cap. Does have heavy top caps, and they are a little recessed. Just a little recessed. There's a little bit of room for it to fall into. You can see you've got this kind of ergonomic finger ring. Maybe better to show it this way, so you can not only put your finger in that way. If you want to rest it on top, it's not only a little scoop for it, but it's kind of right in the same spot where the valves are. See how evenly spaced my fingers are? I don't like the way this finger ring looks, but I love the way it feels. I would take a finger ring like this, even though I don't really care for its appearance a whole lot. It's not bad. For some reason, it reminds me of hot rod flings, which, that's not my thing, but it feels great. So I think he should sell those. Saturn water keys, 3rd slide screw. Heavy rings for that. The other thing that's kind of interesting about this instrument is you can remove the receiver, and then inside of here are there's a little gap adjustment that you can pop that out and put new ones in, and you can adjust the length of the gap between the end of your mouthpiece and the beginning of the lead pipe. And so, for this instrument in particular, some people may need to do that, because I've seen some people when they put their mouthpiece in, that it just like goes in and sort of spins around. So for this, whoever ends up buying this instrument might possibly need to buy some different gap adjusters, but that's going to be up to them, because it does work with my mouthpiece just fine. Let's see, so we've got stainless steel tuning slides. I believe that's what those are. Could possibly be nickel, but it looks like stainless steel to me. I'm not sure if he's still using the Carroll brass valves, but whatever he's using for valves, they feel great. And I've had several people comment as I took this instrument to a band I play in last week that they thought the valves were really nice. It says Harrelson in the etching there. Sorry, it's a little dark out today. Yeah, so that's kind of this instrument. Pretty resonant, a great playing horn. It's heavy. It's too heavy for me to really enjoy it, but playing wise, it plays really nice. Really impressed by how well it plays. I haven't like warmed up or anything today, and I don't know anything to play off the top of my head because it's morning and I've not even had coffee yet. But I'll just play a few scales or something. Responsive. I mean, you can hear little bobbles and stuff. That's not the instrument. That's just me, essentially just being not warmed up. And I don't play trumpet for a living. I sell trumpets for a living. That's what I do. So anyway, yeah, nice. I think it's a really nice horn. So for me, it's the weight's too heavy. But for some people, I think that they would dig that and not have a problem with it. Would actually kind of enjoy it, sort of like a Monat for a fraction of the price. It's very responsive, surprisingly responsive for how heavy the instrument is. Sounds great, and at the rehearsal that I took it to, several people were surprised how much they liked this horn, and this was their favorite horn. So anyway, it's the Harrelson Sonnet.